Alrighty, there you go. Check out that video from 2 years ago. Hopefully that'll be helpful for people. Near the end of the video is where I show how to do the defense drone hacking bypass strat. So, alrighty, my friends, we are up to 5 wins in a row. Somebody's asking about Slug A. So yeah, this ship right here, I feel like the trap that people will fall into is they'll see, oh, breach bomb and anti-bio beam. I need to crew kill all my enemies. And that can be useful. The problem with that is if you're fighting an enemy with missiles and they're doing a bunch of damage while you're just trying to kill their crew, you're kind of gimping yourself. So honestly, for Slug A, the real power of this ship is this right here. Dual lasers is one of the best starting weapons of the game. So dual lasers and a breach bomb to use early, and then if you find some enemy that's really weak that you can crew kill without taking any damage, sure, charge up the anti-bio beam, but dual lasers is the power of this ship, not the other stuff. So, alright, Zoltan A, my friends. Yeah, you gotta know when to pivot into crew kills, that's right. How are you doing, Sirloin of Beef? Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. So we're up to 5 wins on the Zoltan A. Looking for 6. And if we get 7, we call it a perfect streak. I will honestly be disappointed in this ship if we don't get 7 in a row. Since we're playing with pause, and it's a ship that I put at the top of my tier list. Pie Boy has been the best pie that he can be. Let's jump right in. The start to last run was really strong with that early free mantis. Early free crew on this ship is really strong. Just like boarding ships, because it frees up a Zoltan for power. Early on, crew kills get you a little extra scrap, adds up over time. But if it gets you lots of damage, then the extra scrap is wasted, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that getting crew kills is not what you should do, but on Slug A, what you could do on Slug A is even if they have missiles, if you disable their missiles with the dual laser and then get the crew kill, that's better than just trying to force a crew kill while you're taking a bunch of damage. So a lot of times people are saying they're having a hard time with a ship. It's because they are not properly avoiding taking damage, which is kind of one of the main things you need to do in FTLs. Learn to be efficient by not taking damage you shouldn't take. I'm gonna get the extra engine power first. That was a really good first bunch of scrap there, honestly. Okay. Alright, your weapons are not too bad. Do-ka-do-ka-do. Crap. I meant to move my O2 to engine power. Oh well. Hope they don't have shield value point. No shield value point. That was a high reward and a high roll. I think 24 is the most you can get from one reward. In Sector 1, I assume. Wow, that was a really fast repair, though. That's some really good scrap gains on our first 2 ship fights. Almost enough to get the Lido online. That's what I do. With this much early scrap, we might want to check a store to see if we can get a good early weapon. Ooh, Slaver. I'm hoping for a free NG here. Did he just offer to sell me an NG? Did I just miss out on a chance at an NG? I don't think I would have been able to afford it. Whatever he was asking for it. Okay. Yes, I will take a free Mantis. Okay. 2 runs in a row. Free Mantis crew Sector 1. That's really good. In FTL, you have to be flexible. E.g., you get free flak in Mantis B, then you don't have to be a boarding ship anymore. Right, yeah. Flexibility is key, for sure. Crew over scrap after 2 good scrap rewards. Well, even if I didn't have 2 free scrap rewards, Sector 1 free crew is almost always better than a scrap reward. Because there's no way usually that a Sector 1 scrap reward is going to be worth more than the 50 plus scrap that a crew is going to be worth. So in my opinion, Sector 1 crew is almost always correct. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Buying crew, no. Free crew, almost always yes. Sector 1 especially. Because you have to think about what it would cost you to get that crew. If they're going to offer you one, a Mantis is what? Usually 55 scrap at a store? So basically, him offering me a free Mantis was a 55 scrap deal. It's a human, that's why I often don't get humans as well, because humans are cheaper. Because we all know how crappy humans are. So humans worth what, 45 or whatever they would sell at a store for usually. Yeah, 45 for humans, I think. Vent them. Yeah, the cost of humans is having a human on board. You should just vent them. Okay, alright. Get blasted, bro. No double reward there. So I can afford to get the Lido online. The question is, if do I want to? 5, 6, 7. I do want to get the Lido online. I'm hoping I don't immediately see a store to punish us for that, but we're planning on going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if there's a store over here, we can still gain enough scrap, hopefully, to get something useful if we run into one. Human resources are great as long as they aren't literally humans. Sure. Okay, there's the store. You think you underrate the Lido? I don't know, it's pretty crap. To me, I like getting the Lido online more for the value point in weapons than the actual value of having a Lido. What it does do is, because in hard mode there's so many shield value points, I was going to say like this ship, but this ship actually doesn't have the value point. That for this ship, I think it's very helpful. Nah. Only 9 scrap. That's double the scrap. Beautiful. So, if we get any scrap from this next jump, we would have enough for long-range scanners. I might consider selling Lido for long-range scanners if I don't get anything. Okay, we actually get scrap here, which is perfect. Okay. There I go, playing like I'm playing no pause again. Here we go. This is a perfect example where Lido hitting right before the halberd is great, because now we actually one-shot the ship. Because we got that value point shields down with the Lido. You do like getting that second engines early like I did on the ship? Yeah. I think Britnoth told me you like to do that on a certain ship, and I think that's a good strategy, a good consistent upgrade path to get an early second shield. Especially when you have Zoltan Shield, it's just such good synergy. Alright, I'm hoping for page 2 to show me the long-range scanners. Damn. Yeah, so free NG is a free 50 scrap deal. Free Iraq is a 55 scrap deal. Free human, 45 scrap deal. Just to talk about what I was talking about. Alright, nothing good here. I think there's a chance for a second store, right? So this could be a store. So I'm not going to invest in the shield value point yet. Is Zoltan worth 60? Well, that might be right. Alright, he's got a defense drone. So here we will not use missile because it'll just be shot down. One off lethal. You mean, are they worth the price? Oh, are they worth spending 60 scrap on a Zoltan? It's like any question about FTL, it depends. Usually I would say spending the scrap, no. If you get a cheap one, yes. But spending the scrap, usually I just say no. I almost think there's no crew that's worth spending scrap on unless you are desperate for crew and are getting boarded a lot and don't have boarding counter. So usually, if the question is, is it worth to spend scrap on crew? It depends is the answer, but the real answer is if you're spending scrap on crew, you're probably not being as efficient as you can be. No. Do 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 do. Slugs are 45, lanyards are 50. Your keyboard's 4-button is wonky. Weirdly, just the 1 button. Okay. Zoltans aren't even useful for combat. Well, I mean, what Zoltans do have going for them, of course, is the fact that they are power. So you could think of it as you're getting a crew plus power. So the other way you could think about it is is it worth the Zoltan is how much does it cost to get your power upgrade? Because if you're at low power and it's only 20 to get power, and you're spending 60 to get a Zoltan, that's the same price as you could get 3 power. So, but really, I don't like to spend scrap on crew if I can help it at all. Attack before he can attack. Peaceful Engie, wait! You have hacking, sir. If you could buy 3 power for the cost of a single Zoltan, do you think that's a good deal? I would say it doesn't sound like a great deal. But late game, however, when you're on the final bar, it costs 35 over here, then a 60 scrap Zoltan doesn't sound as bad, because that's like you're spending not quite double what it would cost to get 1 power, but you're getting an extra crew out of it, so it depends is the answer. All right, civilian, I have 81 scrap. We could afford hacking. Let's check it out. We went all red last time. We're not doing that again. 1 Zoltan is garbage to you because 2 becomes worth for ion resistance alone. Okay. You also have the limit on your power late game, so an extra power doesn't hurt. Yeah. That's another thing to keep in mind for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's get as many jumps for the store and hope we can get hacking or a weapon to replace the Lido. Because an offensive upgrade is very nice on this ship. This guy won't be able to do damage to us, as long as I move 1 Zoltan into shields. But we're not going to do that until after he gets through our Zoltan shields. Which is happening pretty darn fast, honestly. There we go. Now we are immune to ion damage. Hitting the reactor cap is a nice problem to have. Very true. Gotta go, Rayand. Have a good stream. Have a good weekend. Nice, Rogue Main. You as well, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. And I wouldn't say 1 Zoltan's garbage, but spending 60 scrap on 1 Zoltan is not an optimal choice for efficiency, in my opinion. 18 scrap and free repair when we're maxed on health. What a great double reward. Oh, thanks. We can patch up your my mint condition ship that I just bought. What are you gonna patch up, sir? Sir. I don't want to go into Nebula before I spend this 20 scrap on piloting, so I'm not gonna go into Nebula yet. And also I don't want to spend that before I go to the store. Okay, no shields, but he does have cloaking. My engine light was on. We can take a look at that check engine light for you. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, looks like it was nothing. Thanks again. Okay, since it was nothing, could you give me something instead of telling me it was nothing? You like being able to use Zoltan to reclaim power from a system after use? Yeah. Okay, map. All right. 3 stores. Okay. So we know that if we want to get level 2 piloting before going into a nebula jump, it'd be this one or this one, and we're not going to get to that one, so... Okay. Faulty sensors. I need swag sensors. We actually had swag sensors last run, Pie Boy. Because we went through Mantis Homeworlds, I spent the scrap on the swag sensors. It was all for naught, because we didn't find Kazakh, but we actually did that upgrade last time. I can install swag sensors for just a measly 65 scrap. It's totally worth it. Sounds like a real-life mechanic. Pay them for them to tell you nothing's wrong. Yeah. Sounds like what happens when I go to get my oil changed. We can swap out your transmission fluid and do a full tune-up. Doesn't need it, but you can pay us $200 to do it. I won the run, right? Yeah. Ooh, double reward right before double store. All right, game. Long-range scanners, flak 1, hacking. These would all be good things. There's hacking. Okay. All right. By hacking, I would still have enough for long-range scanners here as well. You'll notice on this ship, I'm often very delayed in getting second shield. That's because Zoltan Shield makes it so that your defenses are not as required to get them upgraded as early as other ships. Like in my beginner's guide, I say get second shield first almost always. This is one of the few ships that's, I feel like, an exception. Basically, the Zoltan Shield ships are kind of an exception to that rule. Oh, this is another possible blue option with level 2 piloting event right there. Get cloak? No, we're getting hacking before we get cloak. Damn. Oh, no, long-range scanners just do not exist. Would you skip mind control for Zoltan Shield for Zoltan ships, or is it worth getting late game? What would I replace it with? The question I would ask you is, if I'm not getting mind control, what am I getting instead of it? There's not much that I can think of that's more useful in mind control for the boss fight, system-wise. Teleporter, unless you have really good crew, not going to be super useful in the boss fight. What are your other options? It's teleporter and... is that it? Drone control? Drone control is something to think about. But if you have cloaking... Cloaking and Zoltan Shield are so good and synergistic that... usually I get cloaking or drone control, so... Drone with overshield. That's not as good as it sounds. I've done that build. I've even tried to stack overshield drones. They're just so slow. It's usually not worth the 3 power. They're a real power hog is the problem with overshield drones. Costing 3 power for how slow they give you Zoltan Shield is super slow. I definitely think I get 7 here. So this is going to be half power. How much power do I have? 5. I'll have 3 plus my 1, 2, 3 stuff. So 1, 2, 3. I can do this going into this dive here. Mind control also works offensively. Yes. The reason I like mind control is it's kind of like hacking in that it's pretty flexible. Like you say, you can use it offensively or defensively. But the main value for me in mind control is countering phase 3 mind control. Because getting overwhelmed with borders and your crew getting mind controlled has ended many runs for many people, me included. So having that counter is just super, super helpful. Overshield is worse than a shield bubble unless you're against a missile ship. Overshield is worse than a shield bubble unless you're against a missile ship. I guess so. I mean, if you have the 2 power overshield drone, that's something else to consider. But the only ship that has that in the game, I believe, is Stealth C. Since it starts with no shields, no cloaking, and that's the trade-off it has, is the 2 power shield overcharge or whatever they call it. So we have enough for long-range scanners. We have enough for flak. Checking 3 stores this sector, which is kind of a waste if we don't get something good here. Ho, ho, ho! You know what's something that's not good? What's not good is a flak. Okay. The only issue with it is I can't afford to get it online yet because it's 50 scrap. But we will eventually have flak plus halberd beam. So that is stinking good right there. Ho, 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 Rand confirmed for Santa. Ho, 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 I have a flag. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas to me. No dual halberd? We already had that once. Besides, this early, that's way too expensive. Even the flak is kind of expensive to get online right now. Oh, that's a really good deal. You know, I said you always take free crew deals. The only reason I'm considering not taking it is because I want to get the flak online and I need scrap, but that's just too good. Rockman is not only a 55 scrap deal, there are some blue options with him, so. And I wanted to get the level 2 piloting before going into here as well for that possible blue option. I can't do it. I need to save this scrap. I need to get flak 2 online, or flak 2. I need to get flak online. I need a lot of scrap right now. Halberd plus whole beam is something you did love. Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice reward. Earn my sensors. We don't get free stuff from this event. However, what we do get is... Hold on a second. You there. You there. You there. You there. We do get stuff from this, so this is not nearly as bad as the annoying event where it's borders, but we don't even get anything for it, so... I'll take some borders if it means I get scrap with it. Scrap with a side of borders. Hey, what's up, Nateni? How am I? Is my Lanius run still alive? Yes. We're doing a different challenge today. Okay, actually, well... Did you watch the YouTube videos yet? Because I don't want to spoil it. So I say it's still alive, but that's not necessarily true. So... Tell me if you've watched the runs I've done already before I tell you the answer to that question. I will need power for this anyway, so I am gonna get 1 power. Hey, look at that. Thanks for banning that. Thanks for banning the bot, Pie Boy. Appreciate that. You are running. So we're gonna hack the shields. I'm gonna hack the piloting. You know that I'm at 7 on YouTube. 7 is the most recent. That's the one after I won 7. I'm pretty sure I said at the end of winning 7 runs that I was calling that a perfect streak. So we are done with that ship because it's perfect. Please only have 1. The frickin' value points. Okay. Well, damn it. Okay, good. He only has level 2 piloting. Good. Ooh, those doges, though. Can I get the missile offline? I mean, the missile. No, I can't. Can I dodge this? No, it would take a missile. No, don't hack my weapons. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm done with Lanius, not because I don't want to play the Lanius anymore, but because we've gotten the perfect streak. What I might do is eventually come back after we played every ship and we need to see which ship really is the strongest in Harmo no pause. I might come back to it, but for now, yes, we are done with the Lanius A because we got 7 wins in a row, which was what we're calling a perfect streak. Yeah, we did a poll to choose if it was 6 or 7 as the cap, and 7 was the consensus. I know, spoilers. Spoiler alert. I get 1 more jump if I go here, but because it's empty from our map, there's no point. So let's go to the exit. Distress would be a dive. So you close YouTube video after beating the flagship. Okay, so you didn't hear us talking about that. That's fine. That's fine. actually often wonder if people even watch after that. They probably all turn it off. Mantis or NG Homeworlds? Free stuff from NGs? Do I have anything to sell? NG Homeworlds is... If I have NG, I want NG controlled, but we do have a boarding drone to sell. We don't have an NG for blue options, is the other issue. So it's a higher possibility for empty jumps in NG Homeworlds. For scrap gains, I think it's actually better to go Mantis here. It's fine, it's fine, it's just fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. You just don't care. You just don't care. Close the video, guys. Fine. Yeah, I'm going Mantis because we need to get this flak online. Free weapon in a Mantis sector, you know? You heard of NG free stuff. Have you ever heard of Mantis free stuff? Okay. God, this guy's really powerful. This guy's basically got, depending on if this is a Leto or an Artemis, this guy's basically got Kestrel starting weapons. Okay, there's no value point in shields. That's really nice. That's one. Okay, so it's not quite Kestrel level of strength. It's like a wannabe Kestrel ship right here. Get the missile offline, please. Nice. 0 damage fight. Gotta love it. Down to 7 missiles here. Put money in the market, they said. It'll always go up, they said. Is that a Reddit GME stock reference there? There we go. I found Kazakh stash. Nice. All right, let's do this. Now I'm not relying on hacking or Leto. We got ourselves a flak. Flak halberd, baby. Kind of the like ideal weapon I'd look to go for with the starting halberd is the flak. Nope, your portfolio today looks like it's that time of the month. You don't hold any GME. Okay. I don't quite know what that means, but cool. Good to know, I guess. I know nothing about stocks. I didn't do any of that stuff. Was not involved in that at all. Scooba-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I mean, you have to have money to be able to invest, and I don't really have money. Or at least not disposable income. Oh, man. Frickin' flak and halberd, man. Could life be any better? Could it be any better? I submit that it could not. Any doges? Nope. Okay. Oh, boarding me, huh? Do 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 boo 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 boo. You don't hold any GME, mostly tech. Good to hear. Good to hear that. Glad to hear it. I don't know what that means. All right, we got double store right next to each other in the Mantis sector. I have heal bomb and I have boarding drone to sell, so I have stuff to sell. Long-range scanners would be, again, the thing I'd be looking for. I kind of am behind in a little bit of stuff because I was getting this flak online, so I need some defense, but if we could afford mind control or something would be nice too. I think I'm in sync with your game. You found 2 Vulcans. Wow, that's really good luck. Ooh, this is actually really bad here. I'm gonna hack the drones. Okay, both of you blow up, that'd be great. Damn. Oh, that's an ion. I need my shields to be online. Okay. Okay, we'll go. Okay. No fire, but we'll go do this. This ship is pretty freaking scary, man. Nice. Just the combat drone on its own is actually pretty scary. With basically this combat drone plus asteroids trying to kill us right now. Yeah. Hack this again before he shoots again. Perfect. Gotcha. Okay. Do. Okay. Get a third Pog. Get a third what? Oh, get a third Vulcan? You're telling Aristia? There you go. Wouldn't recommend that unless you're just trying to flex on FTL. I'm gonna get a third Vulcan that I can't even use to show you how overpowered I am. It takes a real woman to train a man. I'm pretty sure I did say that at some point. That was probably in some random game I was playing. All right, Lido. So I could get backup battery here. We have another store connected here. If I get backup battery, I might have a chance of getting mind control of this other store or long-range scanners. Either would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't get 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't get all those right, so I gotta go to the store first. Okay. Speaking of Vulcans, all right, cloaking I can't get. Long range Bajingas, yes! Bazinga, we got the long range scanner. First time in like a year. Long range scanners, so stinking good, man. Okay. We need fuel. Now that we have this, I can put off getting some systems. We have weapons and stuff. We get some upgrades before we do our next upgrade. Upgrades before we upgrade. Do this and get power. Next, we're getting shields. All right, long-range scanners, so good. Always worth, and especially when you're only, what is it, Sector 3, I think? I think we're in Sector 3. Absolutely worth. You don't want to start a debate, but humans are underrated, okay? All right, sure. Okay, you're absolutely welcome to think that. You're absolutely welcome to be wrong with your wrong opinion of wrongness. But I won't debate you. There is no debate, that's right. Okay. Double reward? Okay, well, the 3 health we were missing just got repaired. Great. Okay. That is an asteroid field, so I'd like to get second shield before I go into there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna guess you, if you actually think that humans are underrated, has something to do with you, like to backup train crew or something like that. And humans, since they train faster, can do that. That's the only positive thing I can possibly think of saying humans have going for them, is to have backup training on a system. Humans are useful. They make good fertilizer, good fuel for fusion reactors, and also great attractions at venting events. Eventing, they call it. Yeah, eventing. That sounds like a lot of fun. What's up, Cruel Angel? I think they're the most flexible race. If having flexibility in your crew was important, I'd maybe agree with you there, but I don't. In what situation do you need flexible crew? Would be my question. You got your eventing last week. It was breathless. Okay. You know, if it's a pun, but it's about venting humans, I will allow it. I will allow human venting puns. Those are the only ones I'll allow. I'll allow them. Nice. Zoltan Shield just long enough, and that's a Dumble Doge. Get wrecked. You got your eventing last week. It was breathless. Humans only give you 1 blue option. Others give you more. Slugs give you 2. Yeah. Okay. Ignore Rand because Pieboy allows all puns. No. No. Your favorite ship is Kestrel A, so if your favorite ship determines what your favorite crew is, I have no argument to that. So glad to hear it. 10 free scrappage. Okay. Kestrel A is a strong ship, so I can understand it being your favorite. It's really good. It's a good ship. Got a lot of double drone ships today. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna hack here. Now that we have the flak, this early flak is again so good. I don't have to use that. I don't have to be as reliant on my drone parts that we almost ran out of last time. Starburst Laser 2 on Kestrel A and then see if you like it. Whew. It's a 35 scrap reward there. Beautimous. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the next sector before I make any choices. Ooh, Nebula, since we just got long-range scanners, can be super, super duper lucrative. Okay. Alright. Oh, and that quest beacon works out really well. It can be our last thing before we dive if we need to, since it's a Nebula exit beacon. So we're getting level 2 hacking. And now we can just bank up scrap to try to get mind control and cloaking. This is a build that can carry us into Sector 6. Getting some defenses would be nice, but our offense is basically set for the next like two sectors. I don't want to be racist, but whoa, human better than mantis. Well, that's just wrong. You're just incorrect about that. I'm sorry to tell you. What? The only argument you can make for that is because of how slow mantis repair, but you're just wrong. You're just wrong. You say that in the Rand stream? Are you trying to get banned? Damn. Humans are better than mantis at dying. Yes, that is the one thing they got going. They're better at dying. You know I was a mantis in my past life, right? Damn, no double reward. Mantis being a bad repair crew does not outweigh their combat number of blue options. 100% agree. 100% agree. Okay. Humans learning stuff faster is just... If Mantis is your only crew on your ship, sure, getting a human is helpful. But I would rather have a ship full of Mantis than a ship full of humans any day of the week. So, you're trolling. Oh, okay, good. Stop it! It's hurting my flak love right now. Not my flak love, my you're hurting my my Mantis love. It's weird that I actually do find it easier to bypass defense drones with hacking drones with no pause more than with pause now. Are you dead? That's a one-shot, baby. You like a human pilot, to be honest, though? What do you like about a human pilot? I guess the faster training, but... 84 scrap. That is enough for mind control. I don't have anything to sell, but we can check for the mind control. Mantis only really got one blue option, though. Yeah, for me, it's less about the blue options for Mantis. It's just about the ability to deal with borders. Mantis Repair Party, the party that never ends. One task. Humans are decent. Yeah. Damn. Only has the one system I want that I can't afford. Let's see. I have 8 power. Let's go 9. So this should be exactly enough here. Hey, great mate for 10 months, my friend. Good to see ya. It's been a minute. Been a minute. Okay. Hey, Rock Crew, baby. Rock Crew giving the blue options. So stinking good. So stinking good. Rock had the best blue option. Cave dwelling pebble man. That's right. I paint my ship with you. I think I actually hack his weapons here. Actually, if I hack his drone control, my Zoltan Shield stays up longer. Three hacking options: shields, weapons, drone control. I actually have some extra health that I can spare if the missile hits, but if it hits my weapons, that screws us because that takes down both of our weapons. So I think I actually just hack the weapons and hope he doesn't dodge all my flak stuff. Just nip the problem in the bud, right in the source. How slow that is, that actually looks like that might be a breach missile, so... Okay. A little bit of a waste of a hack. I think it's still... Hacking might have slowed it down, but it's fine. Run seems to be going well. We have a flak, you know? We have a flak. 300 bits from standing ovation. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that.
FTL hype.
FTL hyper. FTL hyper. All right. The best dialogue is Ram the Bastards. That's right. Isn't Mantis overseeing slug repair? Great option too. That's true. Is that the only blue option we're talking about? What are the Mantis blue options? There is a Mantis blue option that gets you a human. So, you know, if you love humans, you should love Mantis for that. The only blue option that gets you a free human, that's not a random crew, is the Robert Smith Mantis one, right? I think so. Okay, you sir have a lot of lasers, and you're also running, so I'm gonna hack your piloting here. You also like the missiles with the cloning, or the mining colony one. Get one shot. Okay. Well, we basically could get cloaking now if we found a store with it, but we missed the store that had it, sadly. Okay. Scooby-Dooby-Doop, Scooby-Dooby. Alright, well, you sir have a lot of shields, so we will be hacking your shields. You're talking about funny events, not good events. When you say gets human, Boo, are you asking what event I'm talking about that gets you the free human? Very nice. I think it's Robert Smith, right? Isn't Robert Smith the, wow, my flak aimed at shields took his piloting offline. That's good RNG. I think it's Robert Smith where if you have a human... no, you have a human to get a mantis. I've got it backwards. Holy flak! Okay, sure, I'll take another flak. I think Robert Smith is getting mantis with a human. Yeah, you're right, I had it backwards. That's my bad. Okay, wow. Wow, that's really nice. Well, we already had our boss killing weapons. Let's make our boss killing weapons even more boss killinger. Okay. Let's do this again. Double missile weapons. Gotta go. Always love watching your stream. Humans are good. Alright, see you later, Nintendo. Fight me, humans are good. No, they're bad. Troll-a-lol-a-lol. Good troll, my friend. Good troll. Is Shogi's game on tonight? Shogi's game is on tonight. So 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific. Come hang out. For Rev and Voldo and the good doctor and all the gang. And Pie Boy. Pie Boy with his evil laughing, whatever he's gonna do to us. 1, 2, before. All right, so we get a store. So cloaking or mind control, either one I'd be really happy to get here. So hopefully this store has any systems at all. Okay. Freaking double missiles though, depending on our doges here. I might hack his weapons here. What do we got? Dodge anything? Okay. Just play it safe. We're basically trading drone parts for not taking damage here. That is the Court of Visions to you, my good chum. Ah, my bad. My bad. Court of Visions. Pie Court. Visions and Pie Court Visions. I don't know. This, if this is a dive, we're actually getting an extra jump here. Pie Visions. Pie Visions shall be your name from henceforth. Okay, there's mind control. Nothing to sell because I love every single thing on this screen. This are all of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Okay, so if I buy just mind control, I actually have still just enough to get cloaking if it's available at this quest beacon. If this quest beacon is a store with cloaking, we are like frickin' GG, man. So let's see. That would be so amazing. This sector would be such an amazing sector. Show you the wares. Cloaking. Oh, frickin' called it, man. All right. Our boss build is done. I have everything I need to beat the boss. Everything I need. All I need is a little bit of power and some weapon upgrades. This is such a strong run. OP-ness is rising. That's right. I have pie vision, what you say after partaking in too many baked goods. So we could get 2 more jumps. You know what? I might do this. I have cloaking, and we're OP as hell. If I get more scrap, the problem is this is not a scrap jump. I don't have an NG for blue options here, so let's not ruin it. We're strong, but we don't need to go overboard here. Abandoned 5 or rock controlled 5. These are pretty bad choices, honestly. I guess we'll go rock. Yeah, we're gonna do 7 streak with pause too. Just because if we go longer than that, the streaks become really long. Solar flare. Well, I have 0 scrap for the store, so I guess I'm going air. You have a 13-year-old sense of humor. You giggle every time I say OP-ness. Then I have succeeded at my life. My job here, my work here is done. That's the goal, to make you giggle at stupid, childish things. That's what we go for here. Let's go here, and I can use my control offensively. Scuba doop 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 scuba doop doo. It's a childish joke and we make it all the time, so if you're not giggling, I have failed. Got 2 missiles? Yeah, they're both fired. The dumble doge. Get dumble doged. Alright, solar flare incoming. Damn, I didn't get both missiles offline, sadly. Oof. Oh, that actually is pretty darn bad right there. We're just venting this. There's no way he puts that fire out in time. Yeah, he gets 1 more missile shot off. Hey, but we dumble doge it! Hey, the venting actually happened fast enough. Wow, that was... Everything went better than expected. That was a 0 damage fight with double missiles. We're pretty OP. We're pretty OP. Holy shnikes, I was not expecting to take no damage there. Rock sector music, dancing time. That's right. It's bouncing, it's bumping, it's thumping, jumping, tub thumping, bumble jump. Sorry, I shouldn't dance. I apologize for the dancing. I apologize. I should not have done that. All right. Scoopa doopa scappa doopa scoopa doopa scappa doopa scoopa. Oh my god, our doges are so good right now. Doges are so good. You always forget how bad the venting on this ship is. Yeah. I guess if there's one weakness of the ship, I guess you could say it's the suboptimal venting abilities of it. Man, the mantis trying to put out a fire is like waving a knife through a bonfire. Waving a knife through a bonfire. Why won't you go out? That was cool dancing. Sure it was, thank you. We have a, I think we have a command for the Corey Feldman dance that we did way back when we were playing Secret of Mana. I used to have, oh no, that was a scene we used to have on our old OBS. I don't still have that. Hey, what's up, Scottish Pingo? Hope life streaming is well. So far today, pretty good. Can't complain, my friend. How about you? Heavy laser would be great. I'd actually fill out my weapons amazingly well, but spending scrap on weapons when we need to get just power and stuff is not efficient. So sadly, we are not going to get a weapon that would be good later on. We'll hope we get a free one later or something. I'm going to do this. Dodge, power, this. Next is 165 to get flak online. If we want to do that, we probably should just get third shield online next. Fire axes are useful, though. Yeah. It was better and groovier than Donald Trump's dancing. Well, you know, if the only good thing you could say about my dancing is that it's better than, holy crap, Donald Trump, that's not saying much. Well, okay. Maybe not a free heavy laser, but that's a free halberd. I mean, that's a free weapon pre-igniter. Holy F's, I'm using all of my good RNG on this run. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get all 7 if I go that way. 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. No. Holy F's is right, though. Take the compliment. But all you're saying is I'm a better dancer than Donald Trump. I don't even know if that is a compliment, honestly. That's like saying I'm a better singer than I don't know, than Gonzo from the Muppets. I don't know that that's a compliment. I'm kind of sure it's not. I prefer being called worse than dancer. Well, not really, but still, I just don't know. I am kind of bad at taking compliments. You're right. That is a weakness of mine. I don't know what to do with compliments. I don't know what to do with them. Like, thank you. I wish I knew how to just say thank you. It's hard for me to just say thank you. I'm good at being salty. That's what I'm good at. It's true. Still, if somebody told you that you were a better dancer than Donald Trump, would that make you feel good about yourself? I mean, I transmute compliments into salt. Okay, yes. I mean, I don't know. You've heard of backhanded compliments, right? That kind of seems like one of those. Like, I don't know if Burger's here, but it's like saying being better than Burger at video games. That might be an inside joke to you know, the people who watch Burger stream all the time, but he's kind of bad at some video games. So, sorry Burger, if you're lurking. Burger's like, I'm not even watching it, I'm getting insulted. What is this? Randance is better than the wacky inflatable waving arm flailing tube man. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I'm the same. That's probably about the same. Being a better dancer than Trump is like being able to walk up more stairs than a chain smoker. There you go. Okay, pay the stuff. Yeah, that's actually a good deal. 12 scrap for a reactor upgrade. It's great. Okay. It's like saying you're as bad as my You are not as bad as my ex. That's good, thanks, I guess. Yeah, you know. Wow. 2 power upgrades for no scrap in a row. That's actually pretty darn nice. I'll take that. Who would I consider objectively being a better dancer then? Like anybody who ever has danced that's not Donald Trump on TV. You know, Jennifer Lopez. She was a professional dancer on In Living Color back before she was a famous singer. Like any performer that dances. I'm not better than them, so if you said that I was better than them, I wouldn't believe you. But at least that would be a compliment that I would believe. So, well, this guy's weapons are actually pretty good. Or find some positive value in, I guess. Oof, one off lethal. And he's got still really good weapons on mine, actually. Okay. Oh, 0. Okay, we got 1 dodge. Damn. Oh. The mind control crew shot down piloting and caused the death of that ship. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there you go. Janet Jackson. Paula Abdul. I can only think of women who are good dancers because, I don't know, Bruno Mars is probably a good dancer. So there you go. Say I'm a better dancer than Bruno Mars, and then maybe I'll take it. I don't know. Pay him a compliment, but Rand, here's this. Spontaneously, I can think of at least one other person who is worse at this than you. Yeah. Okay. Do I care about a store right now? I don't have anything to sell, so no. We don't care about stores at all. We just want scrap. We just want all of the scrappage. I guess that's true. I should learn to take compliments better. So I apologize. I apologize. Thank you for your amazing compliment of telling me I'm a better dancer than one of the most awkward-looking people I've ever seen on TV before. So thank you. Thank you. I should learn to thank people for compliments better too, probably, huh? There's me thanking you for your compliment of me being a better dancer than Donald Trump. Like, seriously, could there be a more awkward-looking person on TV? Okay, that kind of sucks, honestly. You can think of how many people who are worse at FTL than me. Oh, okay, there you go. That's a compliment I would take, that I'm very good at FTL. I feel like I've taken that before. Technically incorrect. You have been a performer in the loosest sense. Archery, show, trick shooting, and I bet you anything you dance worse. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I'm a terrible dancer, but it's not something that I do a lot. So anything that you don't do all the time, you're probably not going to be very good at. Or at least not have the skill that is recognizable to people who don't have the skill as being good at. This is a run where I'm actively avoiding stores now as my setup is so strong. Yes. Yes, this is very true. I think I'll be a better president than Trump, too. That's how great a streamer I am. Well, I don't want to touch that because that's political. Thank you. Thank you. I doubt I would be a good president because that requires, well, I honestly don't know what it requires to be a good president because I feel like, God, it's hard to say anything about president without saying something that people would construe as political. So I don't know. I don't know what it takes to be a good president. I don't know what it takes. Probably venting humans is not a skill that is useful for a president. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It requires being willing to let experts backseat on occasion. Is that what it requires to be a good president? That actually sounds quite plausible, honestly. I am going to attempt to not use a drone part here. That actually sounds like a pretty good description of being president. You have to actually be willing to let somebody who's better than you at something take the lead. That's a good description. Surprisingly accurate. I clearly have good foresight and judgment given my FTL play. Well, when you, again, I've done this for 5,000 hours. I feel like I probably have more experience in FTL than most presidents have at being president when they become president. I'm pretty sure that's basically impossible to have 5,000 hours of experience at being a president. If you've never been. Well, I guess you could have been president of a company or something before. I don't know. It was one of those things that for me, I missed the boat in your youth to learn, and then it was really embarrassing to do it in front of your friends in high school. Oh, dancing? Well, to me, the kind of dancing I actually enjoy is, like I had a cousin who got married, and for the reception, they actually had a swing dance teacher there. So part of the fun of the reception was learning to swing dance, and I had done that a little bit in college with friends. So there's different types of dancing that are fun for different people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just looking for... Am I even looking for a store? We can almost get this other flak online. You're back, nothing better to do. Gosh, sure I'm glad you told me. I'm glad that I'm the nothing better to do but hang out in my stream person. See, why can't I take compliments? What a compliment. I have nothing better to do but watch your sorry stream. Here you go. Take my view. 5,000 hours is a little over half a year. A little over half a year, like non-stop, right? See, I know, speaking of backhanded compliments, used to teach swing dancing? Ah, nice, Scottish Pingu. There's another halberd beam, but we're not doing it. We're doing the flak stuff this time. You like formal dancing? Learned a bit of ballroom for prom? You just suck at improvisation. Yeah, like, one of the other types of dancing I do actually like is, like, the dancing I've done in shows. So, like, waltzing and whatever ballroom stuff you would do in a opera or an operetta. I've had fun doing that before. So we have okay, we're so far ahead. Even though I could get flak online, I'm actually just gonna buy the NG for blue options. Again, the one crew I will consistently buy if I don't have one is Silly Device, because so many blue options from NGs. It's absolutely worth, especially because we're in an NG sector. 2, 3, 5. So to get this online, we need about 11 more scrap. Okay. I mean, halberd beam would be good, but again, I like my flax. Sorry to be that guy, but you got a planned game for after Dyson Sphere. Actually, people have been recommending a game that I just saw came out yesterday called, what was it, Loop something? I watched the Lethal Frag play and a little bit of Dolphin Chemist last night. Looks like that's the new big indie game that a lot of people play in. Loop. Does anybody know what that game's called? Know what I'm talking about? Somebody told me about it yesterday. I hadn't heard of it, and then I watched some of it yesterday. It looks pretty cool. So I might check that out next. It's on my wish list now. Loop Hero, that's the one. Looks in my style of games. It's a deck builder, roguelike, RPG type of game. Looks pretty fun. All right, as much as I could get third shield, why would I do that when I can just get another flak online? Oh my god. Not even Sector 7, I have double flak, 1, halberd beam, and all of my systems. So good. So you ask at a good time, Pie Boy, you ask at a good time. There's 1 or 2 other games that I've seen recently that look like they could be good, but that's probably the one that's closest up my alley. Although I was contacted by the devs of Obsidian Prince again, that they had done an update, so I might need to check that one out again. They must have Zoltan Shield bypass. So that might be another one I take another play at eventually. Now we really can probably save drone parts here. What's your weapons? They're pretty good. But we're pre-ignited frickin' double halberd glaive beams. Double flak halberd beam. Can't even say what my weapons are, they're so good. So it might be nice after I finish Dyson Sphere to take another day. Oh my gosh, I mentioned Loop Hero. And there it is, Pie Boy immediately gifts it. All right, well, we're definitely playing that eventually. Thank you, Pie Boy, for the gift of Loop Hero. You frickin' generous people. you, Shogi, and Ramses, and all you crazy people who just donate and gift and saucer. All you wonderful, crazy folks. You don't even know what it is. Watch a stream or two of it. It might be up your alley, Pie Boy, if you like, kind of Slay the Spire-esque, but, it's hard to describe it. It's what's interesting about it is it's pretty unique in its gameplay. It's almost like an idle game. You just read up on it? Yeah. It was on a small discount too. Nice. You know what? Why hack when we are pre-ignited? Why hack when you can pre-ignite? Has Ted Cruz quit yet? Wow. I love how so many people, when they come into the chat, immediately talk about some random political thing that involves either my country or the state that I live in. Like, oof, yeah. After I buy an NG, you get a free NG. Buy one NG, get the next for just 1 penny. I will take this deal, actually. As far as I know, no. Should he? I don't know. I try to avoid talking about anything that has any political ramifications, so I don't know. You have been meaning to get Surviving Mars for a while, and then it's going to be free on Epic Games. Oh, nice. Is the hot water getting better? It's still not actually that hot, but I like really, really, really hot water. Well, these are two pretty bad choices. So it's still like warm, but not to the point where I like to take a shower where it's so hot that I can almost feel my skin stinging and wanting to peel off. I like really hot showers. I'm one of those people. And the showers I've been having barely... It's like, could you even call this hot water? Do I want anything from the store? I think I don't want anything from the store at all. Maybe fuel, but... I've done a good job, Rand. You haven't guessed my political leaning yet? Okay, good. I'm trying to not get into that. I thought it'd be obvious, but... Good to hear that I've somehow kept that a secret. I can tell you what you probably know what my parents are from all the stuff I've talked about how conservative they were when I was growing up, but glad to hear I've somehow kept that a secret, I guess. Wow, you have 4 shields, so we have to do this. We should talk about the Brexit. We have talked about it in chat before. The problem with that is I barely understand what it even means. I think that's kind of the meme, is that even people involved in it don't really know what it means either. So I watched a whole video about what it means at one point. Still didn't know what I was what it is. The problem with the U.S. It's a two-party system where both parties are corrupt as F. I'd argue with you if I felt like there was something to argue about. Rand prefers egg cooking temperatures for her showers. Yes. Did I know that flack is good for your skin? I did not know that. Okay, did not know that. Okay, 3rd shield is the next thing to get. Yeah, you don't talk about politics either. It's just a cluster F, yeah. Share with them the truths they've been denied. Darn, no free crew. I think you need level 2 sensors for that. One of the few things that... You know, I think that is one of the few events where level 2 sensors gets you a blue option and long-range scanners does not. It's pretty interesting. Brexit is a new term politicians are using for cluster F. Okay, okay. 2 wings of the same turkey, as you've heard it said. Okay. People who voted leave didn't know what it means, and now they're getting effed. People who voted leave didn't... I don't know what that sentence means. Asteroid 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do that. Good thing you live in a country where politics is mostly sane. It's probably the exception rather than the rule, I would guess. How many countries can you say that the political system is not effed in? I would ask. Seems like New Zealand's got it pretty well together, right? I think. I don't know. And was it like isn't Sweden pretty good over there for political stuff, I think? Wow, how did I never get the first laser offline? Well, I hope we get some doges. Finland is not corrupt. Okay. That sounds kind of like a subjective statement, but I'll take your word for it. You considered making such a mod, but if you wanted an actual imposter on your ship, you need to figure out who it is type of thing. It'd be way too complex. So you're talking about doing Among Us and FTL. Interesting, okay. It is 100% subjective, okay. Okay, the only problem is actually probably running out of fuel. Let's go ahead and get our shields. Other than allocating power and managing damage system, how does the weapon positioning matter? Well, for me, I'm keeping halberd up here because of the whole managing damage system. You could consider it if you want the flax to land at the same time. This actually is better for that. If you want the flax all to hit at the same time. So positioning matters with it. The projectile timing. But actually, this is one of the few times when this is actually probably better. Especially if I get a weapon value point. Greenland is not corrupt, it's ice. Okay. Sweden is hiding the racism in the country by not mentioning it in the news, though. Okay. Wow. Yikes. Alright. I'm sorry to hear that. I am not touching that. The only racism we talk about here is accidental racism and venting humans. That's the only allowed. And to take an old stream quote, accidental is the only type allowed. Okay, free hull repair. Okay, clone bay, long range scanners, automated reloader. Wow, there's a lot of decent stuff at this store. Better cut the political talk. Well, I can't control chat. Finland doesn't exist. It's a fake country. All right. All right, let me see here. I kind of want this automated reloader. Do I get rid of long range scanners for it? I say I don't want to talk about politics, and then all of a sudden, that's all that's talking about in chat. Okay. Oh, you're trying to make a joke about penguins in Greenland. Gotcha. Okay. I better buy fuel. I have 6 jumps, so I need 7 fuel. I'm thinking about selling long-range scanners to automated reloader. I think it's worth. Yeah. Yeah. Sell long-range scanners to get long-range scanners. Best deal NA. Best deal NA. Okay. So this was a ship fight. That's a ship fight. You didn't know people actually lived in Greenland. You were trying to make a joke. People live in Greenland? Well, if you go by that, what's that pandemic game? Is it called Pandemic? No, it's called something else. That's always the hardest one to infect is Greenland. Plague Inc. Yes, that one. Greenland and like Madagascar are like the 2 hardest places to infect. If I remember correctly. Yeah, and effing Madagascar, those 2 places are so resistant to my diseases. Why you gotta resist my disease? The original Flash game was called Pandemic? Oh, okay. Dark chocolate is better than what? If you're talking about than milk chocolate, get out. Dark chocolate's not even close to sweet enough. May not be as bad as raisins when it comes to bad cookie ingredients, but don't you talk crap about my milk chocolate. You always found New Zealand really hard to infect? Yes. Now we're gonna talk about COVID, but not really COVID. COVID in a video game is what we're gonna talk about now. This is the kind of flame war you like to wade into. Dark chocolate just hits just right. Ugh. I mean, I can understand people thinking certain types of chocolate are too sweet, but dark chocolate, to me, doesn't even taste like chocolate. Dark chocolate, to me, tastes like they forgot to put the sugar in the chocolate. What do I think about Wakanda's politics? You know what? Honestly, I've never actually watched... I've never seen Black Panther. I haven't seen Civil War. There's a number of the Marvel movies that I haven't watched, and Black Panther is one of them I still need to watch. Some time ago, you ate 99% chocolate. It tastes like pressed chocolate powder. Yeah. Search for the ship. Nice. Free stuff. Wakanda forever. Flavor-infused dark chocolate is where it's at. I don't even know what that is. Do not know what flavor-infused dark chocolate is. But I am a sweet person. Sweet person. I'm a person who likes sweets. So dark chocolate, even white chocolate. White chocolate's interesting. Like, to me, I always thought white chocolate wasn't as sweet, but I think it's more sweet, but I don't like the type of sweetness that... I don't know what it is about white chocolate. I just don't like it as much as, like, milk or... semi-sweet or whatever you would call the type of chocolate that I prefer. What type of chocolate is like Hershey's chocolate? That's milk chocolate, right? But like at the store when you're buying chocolate chips, you can get semi-sweet and you can get milk chocolate. And semi-sweet is probably my favorite. You like mint dark chocolate? I actually don't like mint infused in chocolate. Mint and chocolate together is not my favorite combo. I like them both separate, but not together. Oh, hey! It's the 50-50 Illusion crew. Reverse thrusters. Okay, alright, thank God. Losing crew at the last jump before the exit beacon would have really sucked. Okay, I got to eat all our ice cream now, or I have a lolly. I don't know what that sentence means. I don't need fuel. We're going to the final sector. You know it's a good run when I'm paying more attention to chat than the fights that I'm actually having. Isn't white chocolate Pingus rap name? What? What the hell does that sentence mean? I don't understand half the sentences that are happening in chat right now. It's only a 25% chance to lose crew, 75% chance to get some free scrap. Well, I'd rather take the blue option and have a 0% chance to lose crew than a 25. So I'm fine with that decision I made. White chocolate isn't chocolate. Is that true, or is that a I hate white chocolate so much I'm talking crap about white chocolate with this statement? That sounds like me saying oatmeal raisin cookies aren't real cookies. They're actually cookies. But I refuse to acknowledge these as anything other than Satan's armpit of cookies. Cookie imposters. White chocolate doesn't have cocoa in it at all. Okay, so it actually isn't chocolate. Okay, so that is a real statement. Okay, I didn't know that. As a pastry baker, I can tell you that white chocolate isn't real chocolate. Okay, I did not know that. I learned something today. White chocolate is real chocolate. So when anybody says white chocolate's my favorite chocolate, I'm going to say, liar! You're wrong! It's not real! Imitation. It's like me saying my favorite type of milk is almond milk. It's not actual milk, right? That would be the equivalent there. It's basically just sugar, fat, and vanilla. Well, no wonder I don't like it. It actually doesn't have chocolate. Well, I don't dislike it, but it's just not as good. It has cocoa butter in it, just not the solids you believe. Let me Google that to make sure. Okay. All right, you Google, you let me know what you find out. A lot of pastry bakers are saying it's just sugar, fat, and vanilla. But Nietzsche thinks it might have cocoa butter in it. I don't know, is cocoa butter... Oh, we blocked his missile with a flak. Something having cocoa butter in it as the only chocolate thing mean it would actually be chocolate? I don't even know. It does have cocoa butter? Okay. Oh, that's a forced dive. Okay. Alright. We can actually... This is the first run where we've actually got enough scrap. Guess what? It's the first one we've gotten long-range scanners to actually get 4th shield in the final sector with all the other upgrades. You win even before using Wiki. You win the internet. Well done. White chocolate is a chocolate confection, pale ivory in color, made from cocoa butter, sugar, milk solids, and sometimes vanilla. All right. Good to know. Good to know that I don't need to like it to be a true chocolate lover. How to counter missiles, smother the launcher with flak. There you go. It's the new meta. Guess what? The new meta is just having a bunch of flaks. That's not new. That's the old meta. That's the Rand meta. Doesn't white chocolate get taxed as chocolate? I couldn't even begin to tell you. We don't have enough time on the 27th scrap to have enough time. Hey, 44 whole bits. Not sure the significance of that, but thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Alright, so dive before the base. We should be in a place where diving should be a 0 damage fight. What's the meta with you? I get it. It's a pun. I get it. It's a pun. Thank you for the follow. 7 form. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm not even hacking right now because hacking is actually too slow. But I will hack their weapons. So we guarantee we take a damageless dive here. You've once tasted great crack, which is 100% cocoa chocolate. It doesn't taste good, really bitter. Well, that's what I've heard, that actual pure chocolate is just bitter. And people who say they like chocolate wouldn't like chocolate by itself. But I mean, I feel like that's saying that people who say they like coffee but only drink it with milk and cream don't actually like coffee. So, I believe it, but I'm not going to retract my love of chocolate over that. Flackening is just faster hacking. That's right. Just before he moved out, my neighbor told me that he has a little chocolate shop where he makes the chocolate himself. You wish he told you that when you moved in. As I'm leaving, by the way, I make the most amazing thing you've ever tasted. But you can't have any. See you later. Never see me again ever. Rude. You like tea, but tea without milk is so uncivilized. So uncivilized. Closer saying people who drink coffee don't like to eat coffee grounds. Okay. Again, I will take your word for it. Hack my hacking. It's alright, my hacking did its job. Did its job already. Good job, hacking. It's like chewing on coffee bean straight, not what you want to do. Close thing. Depends on how much cream and sugar they put in it. If it's half milk and sugar, you might not like the taste of coffee. Well, I honestly can say I don't like the taste of coffee in any form, so... I'm talking about the people who drink coffee all the time and love it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what you're quoting, Pie Boy. His shop isn't far away and he left you a chocolate bar as a present. So you're going to buy some stuff from him in the future. Oh, that's cool. Left you a chocolate bar as a going away from roommate present, I guess, huh? Well, I will say I got Force Shield, but I got no value points. No value points, so that is a little sad. But I guess we'll probably save to just get Mind Control value point for the final phase. This is why, this right here, the flak, or the hacking taking such a long time to do anything, is why I find pre-igniter not as useful as of an augment as I used to, because hacking is just so good and it takes so long to actually do its thing. Pre-igniter is good, but honestly, triple automated reloaders might just be better. Haha, free Pegasus. What is with the boss giving me free weapons and stuff after phase 2 the last week and a half, I swear. With 2 flaks, you could probably just fire the first volley and hack for a second volley. I was thinking about it, but I think it slightly delays the second volley if you do that. So that's why I didn't do it. And we have 2 perfect phases so far anyway. Almost would have been firing before the hacking landed. Yes, it's definitely an option. Could have done it. But it's, again, slightly delays that. So that's the reason I didn't. I can either get this or I can get 2 other value points. Oh, no, I can't. I can get only 1 of those. Or I can get, like, both of these. No, I can't. I can't get 2 of any except O2 and sensors, which are both kind of worthless. Okay, we'll do mind control and piloting. Value points here at the end. Flagship, impressive. Take this. You'll need it. Flagship, have you noticed that I've taken 0 damage from our fight so far? I'm pretty sure I don't need anything to deal with you. Wow, we actually killed a decent number of his crew somehow. I think they must have all been in side rooms in the side room bug. Yeah, mind control and pilot. I agree, Pie Boy. I agree. Okay. That's a triple dodge. 0 dodges there. This is a decent shot at a 0 damage boss fight right here. Control counter. Well, doesn't look like it now. I needed the overcharge phase to happen a little earlier. You know what? I'm gonna cloak right now anyway. I don't think it lasts long enough. It's gonna be right at the edge, but we have 4 shields and 5 dodge, so it's a chance. Hey, there we go. You're telling me there's a chance. Can we do it? The perfect boss fight for this perfect run? GG cookie time, my friends. 0 damage boss fight. What an OP build and run that was. Okay, our cookie bag won't close. Close, cookie bag, close. Sorry, it's rude to talk with a cookie in your mouth. 0 damage boss fight. Cloaking, hacking, mind control, 4 shield, 5 dodge. Zoltan Shield, double flak, halberd beam. There's a build. Check that score. 5283, not even that high score. What? How was that score not even like a 5500 run? 46 ships defeated, 98 beacons explored, 1622 scrap. You know, I think it's the beacons explored. I think we had a bunch of pretty crappy sectors where the exit beacon was kind of far to the left. Cookie Bag wants me to have more cookies. I like the way Cookie Bag thinks. Wow. That was a clean run. All right, well, that is 6 in a row, my friends. 1 more run, and we will have our second perfect streak. And like I said, if this ship can't get the perfect 7 in a row streak, I would actually be rather disappointed, especially in myself, because we're playing with Boz. So, if we get 1 more win, we will have the 7 wins in a row. Hey! 828 bits from Nietzsche. So what ASCII thing does that stand for? And if we do it today, we might actually have time to start the next streak, which would be Lanius B is the 2nd highest ship on our streak. So, really quickly, my friends, I'm the Stand-Up Stretch. Use the restroom, take a second break of the day. Quick 6 seconds for the ads. If there's anybody new to the stream, hope you're having a good time. Hit the follow. When we come back, we'll do another run and hopefully get our second perfect streak. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.